Hey guys, how's it going? MegaLugia here, one of your announcers for the MPL. And today, people, we have an interview with one of your coaches, Dench.
What is buzzing, everybody? It's Dench here.
We're going to be going through a few questions just so you guys get to know your coach a little bit better, get some insight, go into their draft, and some other Gucci stuff. Now, with all that said, let's begin the interview. So, Dench, my man, let's start it off by asking, is this your first competitive league?
This is my first league, but it's not my first season because obviously season 2 was my first season, so this is my second season. But MPL is where my heart is.
Gotcha. So, what is it that you like about the league format?
Well, originally I joined the MPL because it's like I feel like it's a lot more competitive because obviously if you stick in with things like the OU metagame and stuff like that, you get stale. You see the same sets, you see the same teams, and it just gets boring. Whereas in league format, it's always different. People always drafting different Pokemon. People always coming up with different schemes and synergies and cores and things like that. And it's just dope. All my friends are here as well. So, it's just it's just a good time basically.
Like you can use sets that aren't usually used in standard play and mons that aren't used.
Oh,
you can use a PU mon to make it work.
Oh yeah, definitely. There are definitely some PU mons that'll pack a punch easy. Like I'm not going to spoil anything, but week 1. That's all I'm saying. Week 1.
All right, looking forward to it. So outside of league play, what format do you prefer? Do you like UU, OU? What would it be?
Me personally, I'm more of a UU guy. But that being said, it's kind of getting depressing as of late because whenever I play UU, I end up getting bodied. And when you get bodied in your favorite tier, it's like, god damn. But yeah, UU's probably my favorite.
Alright. What's one of your favorite mons in UU?
Mascot. Come on, Mega Beedrill, my boy.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, definitely Mega Beedrill because I run it differently to how most people run it. Like, I can obviously say this, but people usually run the Poison Jab, Protect, U-Turn, Drill Run. Obviously, Drill Run for coverage. Me, I go Loco, man. I'm running Fell Stinger every day.
Yes,
I'm getting that +2 attack.
I love that set, dude. It's so much fun to use.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Hopefully one day we have a Mega Butterfree and, they can counter each other.
No. We're having none of that Caterpie shenanigans. That thing can go to hell.
Oh, that'd be hilarious. Alright, so being realistic here, or not, up to you. Where do you see yourself ending up this season?
This season, I actually covered this in my draft notes as well. This season, I don't think I'm going to make playoffs. Last season, I wanted to make playoffs. It was pretty rough, with people dropping out and stuff. Some people might call me a fluke because in my first season I got 2 6-0s, so it's it's kind of like that's kind of like beginner's luck. But I don't know, this season I'm not gonna say I don't like my draft, but it just kind of like as I was watching more and more people's draft analysis, I just realized how bad my draft was. So I'm just kind of like being realistic. I don't think I'm gonna make playoffs. We got a lot of good coaches, new people. Jordy's coming back, so it's a bit crazy.
Okay, alright. It'll be interesting to see how the season turns out then.
Oh, yeah.
So, is there one battler that you don't want to face or one that you do want to face?
I'm gonna answer both, just because I know right off the bat there's 2 people. So people I don't want to face, he's gonna be sad that I'm actually gonna single him out like this, but Blake is so goddamn annoying to prep for. You have no idea. He's so crazy. Like, it's so unpredictable. You just don't know what he's gonna bring. But that being said, the person I do want to play, like I said, the rosters are beautiful. The coaches we have are just mwah. But the person I want to play is Poi. Now, people are going to be sitting in their chairs watching this, thinking at least why I want to play Poi. But that's not it, because obviously I mentioned I got 2 6-0s, and Poi was one of them.
Hey.
So he's going to be watching this, but it's not. I don't want to play him because it's like I want to 6-0 him again. We all have fun in this league. But I want to play him because he's starting to get better. Because when he first joined league format, he kind of didn't know what he was doing. Granted, I only 6-0'd him because I got flinch, but it's like I want to see how well he's grown. That really gets me excited. I want to see what he's gonna do, you know what I mean? Because obviously last season he was bringing really standard stuff, so it'd just be good to see how how much he's grown.
All right, guys. So that you heard it there first. Keep an eye out for those matches. Now, if you could choose one Pokemon that's not allowed in League format right now and add it to your specific team, what would you choose? And obviously, we're not going to go with like Mega Rayquaza, Primal Groudon. You know, just maybe like a Aegislash, a Greninja, that kind of stuff.
Right. Okay. Well, obviously, you know, I have Blaziken on my team, Blaziken, because Speed Boost is banned. I mean, fair enough. I am actually dropping Blaziken for Darmanitan, so like, we're gonna ignore that fact. But I would probably say Speed Boost Blaziken, because obviously the thing about Blaziken, obviously Speed Boost, you know, it's terribly OP. You know, with that attack stat, you know, base 125. And, oh, well, it's not 125 actually. It's 120, not 125. But yeah, Speed Boost Blaziken. Like, I would just. Oh, Choice Band Speed Boost Blaziken. Can you remember that? Could you imagine the carnage that would cause? It'd be crazy.
It'd be disgusting.
Oh my god.
It'd be a lot of fun to watch, but
oh yeah, definitely. You know what I mean? Like, I think personally, you know, I mean, it's, you know, it's debatable. It's also kind of OP, but I think the checks around it. You know what I mean? Trick Room for one. If you Trick Room a Speed Boost, I can't control when its speed goes up. Goes up every turn. I'm gonna be, you know, getting slower and slower. So, you know.
I mean, we have Scolipede, right? And Scolipede's allowed. So
why not? Scolipede is really good in League format. That is true. But, you know, Blaziken's one of my favorite Pokemon, so, you know, it's kind of annoying that I have to stick with the Blaze set.
Yeah. Hopefully in the future, man, maybe people open their eyes.
I'm gonna be voting on those polls that say, do we want Speed Boost Blaziken? I'm gonna be like, yep.
Yeah, definitely. So what's your favorite Pokemon in League play? A bit of a hard question to answer, but if you could just choose
Pokemon
one
in League play. It's kind of difficult because I'm probably only constricted to about 12, because obviously last season, I think we had 12 last season. If I'm wrong there, I'm going to be disappointed. But obviously, you know, it's because, like I said, you know, I started last season. It's really difficult because, you know, I have to base it on what I've used. You know, it's personal preference. But me personally, I'm probably going to have to go with Klefki. Now, that's gross in itself. That is the grossest thing I'm ever going to say on this interview. But I love Klefki. Klefki is so versatile. And it's just, I love how, like, you know, you can use it. Like, obviously last season I tried to use it offensively and it got like bopped in like 2 hits. But, you know, it's amazing. It's prankster, sets up screens. You got that switcheroo. You've got that status priority in like Thunderwave, Toxic, things like that. And then obviously, like I said, I might explain the offensive set. I run like Subcalm Mind, Klefki. Like I said,
my God.
It got bopped in 2 hits, so, you know, it didn't work. But, you know, I just love Klefki, and I considered actually franchising it this season. But, you know, I think every time, I don't think I'm ever gonna franchise something, because it's just like, I wanna keep things fresh. Because obviously, like I said earlier, you know, I get bored with like the meta game with OU, you know, standard shit. So it's like, I don't really want to reuse Pokemon. I mean, I'm sort of a hypocrite because I have Breloom again, but Breloom, but yeah, anyway, yeah, so it's like, obviously I have Breloom, but, you know, it's kind of like, Breloom's a fucking monster. Like,
Breloom is amazing.
I mean, when you look at it, like, you know, obviously, you know, the 130 attack is, you know, holy shit. You know, he's got Mach Punch Technician. But, you know, when you look at it, base 60 HP, base 70 speed, and then everything else is like base 60 apart from defense. You know, it's kind of like Supai. You think, damn, this thing's slow. But the things you can do with Breloom, gets Effect Spore, gets Poison Heal, gets Technician, you know what I mean? It's like, he's limitless.
It's really good. When you said Klefki, I was like, that's going to be probably one of the worst Pokemon, like the trolliest Pokemon I could think of. But then I was like, you know, at least he didn't pick Cresselia, because Cresselia is
Cresselia is interesting, right? Because Cress was on the winning team for season 2. It was on the St. Louis Sableyes, Daniki's squad, and it didn't even get drafted this season, which people are happy about. Oh, don't get me wrong, people are chuffed. You know, dealing with Cress is annoying, but it didn't get drafted, and everyone's kind of shocked.
You know, you might want to watch out for what you say, because, you know, there are free draft picks coming up.
Oh, true.
There we go.
Who's gonna be the scumbag?
Having said that, if there's one Pokemon you could kick out of League play, what would that be?
Like, okay, all right. I'm gonna have to look at.
Maybe Cress. Maybe Cress.
Yeah, maybe Crest, but that's the thing, like, it's not been drafted, which is, I don't know, it's unexplainable, because that's just like, why? It's a good Pokemon. But, obviously, with the new season, the new drafting process and things like that, the new tiering system, we did have polls for things that, you know, were banned last season, like Landorus Eye. But it's difficult to say in an interview, because it's like, I haven't really, the Pokemon we've unbanned, we haven't really seen them in action yet. So, you know, they could be utter garbage, or they could be absolutely phenomenal. But to answer your question, I'd probably go with Landorus Eye, purely because with the poll that came out, I just disagree with it. I was like, are you kidding me? This thing gets sheer force? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Pretty disgusting.
Yeah, I'd probably say Landorus Eye. Definitely.
Some people debate over maybe Gothitelle with Shadow Tag, or because I mean, if you have Gothitelle and Sableye and Mega Sableye on your team, it's pretty disgusting.
Yeah,
pretty
I mean,
disgusting.
The thing about Shadow Tag, you know, there's ways around it. With sheer force, you can't really. I mean, you can worry seed it. I guess, you know, that could be a thing. But, you know, things like Shadow Tag, you got Shed Shell, Eject Button, Red Card, Volt Switch, U-Turn, things like that. So you can deal with it. But I know what you mean. It is like annoying if like you have a choice scarfer and you're locked in. You're like, motherfucker. You're just locked in there.
Yeah. All right, so now we're gonna jump into the quick fire round. You ready?
No. Just an FYI, guys. Before we move on, I'm gonna fail horribly at this because I'm not good when it comes to speed.
All right, so some of them are Pokemon, some of them are not.
Okay.
So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Favorite type?
Fire.
Favorite food?
Pizza.
Favorite movie?
The Dark Knight.
Someone already answered that.
Really? Oh my god.
Yeah. Power or accuracy?
Power. Easy.
Charizard X or Y?
Y.
Spikes or Stealth Rock?
Spikes.
McDonald's or Burger King?
Ooh, no. I'm stuck. Fuck. I'm gonna go with Burger King.
Alright. Superman or Batman?
Batman. Obviously, The Dark Knight. Let's go.
Yeah. Finally, Team Sun or Team Moon?
Team Moon, baby! Let's go!
I disagree with that, man. Team Sun all the way.
Motherfucker.
Solgaleo just looks like a... Oh my god, it's just such a monster. Kind of sucks that it's Steel Psychic, but you know,
oh my god,
what can you do?
Steel in the sun. I mean, there's like fucking 40 videos that explain why that is, but you know, when you look at it, it's just like, excuse you, what?
That's a whole nother discussion for a whole nother video.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Anyway, guys, thanks for watching the interview, and thanks for being here.
Oh yeah, share it with your friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah, guys.
The best interview.
Definitely. Of course, make sure to check out Dench's links. All his information will be in the description down below, and of course, all the other related MPL stuff. We'll have all that good stuff down there, so make sure to check it out.
And week
Again,
one.
Thanks, Dench, for being here.
Oh yeah, I enjoyed it. And week one, I just want to say, week one is Sunday the 19th of fuck, what month? June. Sunday the 19th of June. Week one. Be there or be square, basically.
Get hyped, guys. Get hyped, guys.
Woo!
You heard it here first.
Damn right.
Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. MegaLugia here, and Dench checking out.
Peace.
Peace.